Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. As always, welcome back. As always. Tonight, we are going to have story time, I guess. I guess we can have a story time. I had a bunch of different people let me know, like they texted me and they told me what they would like to see. I had a few people tell me the worst and best dips. I had a person tell me the best dip experience I've had and the worst one I've had. I've had somebody tell me to do the marshmallow challenge, which I'm not going to do that. That's retarded. I've had people tell me it's a lot. And one kind of like a few were like, hey, come here, talk about me. And I was like, no, I'm gonna talk about you. You're too personal right now. One of them was a thing that happened, I don't know, not too long ago, like last year, and yeah, 2017, 2018. Yeah, no, we're not talking about that one until later on in the road. So, you know, before every story time or any video of mine, I have a very bad habit of smokeless tobacco. So, let's put one in. And if you don't have one in, might as well put one in. But if you don't do this at all, don't start. Don't. It's not worth it. Especially the one that smells like this. It smells like aged. Oh, it's the best. Honestly, I've never even liked Copenhagen snuff till I started working. And the bad stuff about it is, this is about how much I can get with this. Y'all saw how much I grabbed with that other video. This is the most I can get out of this one. I don't know why. Oh, goodness, right there. I still don't have a mud jug. It's still lost. It did. I can't find it. Yep. So what we're gonna do today, or talk about, is people I've let dip or do snuff or chewed before. The first time ever. I was the person that gave it to them. Okay, let's get right into this. I don't have a list or anything. This is going off my noggin, so if I forget you, just let me know. If I forgot you. So, first person on this list that I let try it was I don't know if I can say the name. Well, it was a guy. It was his freshman year, and he just wanted to try it. He didn't want to, you know, this isn't something that he wanted to do. He just wanted to say that he's done it before. I love those kind of people. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. I love people that would do anything for the first time. There's a first time for everything. I honestly don't feel like a person should go and not experience something that they've always wanted to experience. Nice. Anyways, so back to the stories. I had Copenhagen, I think it was wintergreen. I was still doing wintergreen at that time. He said he wanted to try it, so I gave him some. And he didn't like the way it felt. He got real dizzy. That's what it does to you when you first start. It makes you real dizzy, you know, off balanced. It's just the nicotine, how much you're getting in it. If your body's not used to it, then it's probably not gonna work. Sorry I keep messing with it. This stuff's messy. And it looks like I have a lot, but I really don't. When I have a long cut, instead of fine cut, I put it back here. And you can still see it, but it's not as bad as it being right here. Second person I ever let do it was, or snuff, I had Grizzly Wintergreen. It was way down the line. No. Yeah. I had Grizzly Wintergreen. And it was one of my buddies, Tiller wanted to try it. I'm like, alright, we'll let you try it. So I gave him some. Yeah, you know, he's always seen me and my buddy Tyler Klein. He's always seen us do it, so he thought that it would be nothing. What he didn't understand was that by that time we've done it for so long, or not very long, just about a year or two. Well, not Klein. Klein did it. Oh, gosh, the boy's addicted. I think he's the reason I actually started with Tyler. But anyways, so Tiller, he was, I can't remember when it was. I want to say his junior or senior year. He wanted to try it, so we let him try it, and he didn't like it. But then, closing in on our senior year, he had signed with the Marines. So this is word for word what he said. He's like, well, my cousin said that he did it, so if he did it, then I want to do it. So he went and bought him a can. We're all 18 by then. And he buys him a can of Copenhagen. Oh, we're talking about me giving it to him. This isn't that time. I had Grizzly Wintergreen, and he wanted to try it, so I gave it to him. And I showed him how to pack it, how to put it in and everything. And he did it. And he had it in for, I don't know, 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes, and he took it out. He was like, man, can't do that. That stuff is nasty. Yeah, it really is. And then he goes on and starts doing it that night that I was talking about. He said his cousin did it, so he wants to do it. Alright, man. It's whatever you want. And I had to show him how to do it again. The third person I ever let do it, but it wasn't snuff. It was chew. I'm not gonna say his name, because I'm pretty sure his name said. We're in a place I won't say, because if I say it, then people are gonna know who it was. And well, he tried it. Well, he tried snuff, but I didn't give him the snuff the first time. It was Tyler who had given it to him. But the second time, I don't know, this was a couple months later, I had a Redman Golden Blend Chew. And he wanted to try it, so I gave it to him. And, you know, Chew isn't as cut as snuff is. It's actually leaves, about this long. No, it's just tobacco leaves. Just cut off the stem. So he tried it, and he liked Chew, but it's something he didn't want to do. So he always wanted to smoke cigars, so I'm pretty sure he's smoking cigars now, like Cuban cigars, none of them 99-cent cigars. Yeah, this is really unorganized. I'm having to think in the middle of the video, and I don't even edit my video, so you know, I'm wasting time just telling y'all that. One of the, I think it was the fourth person I've ever let try was Chris Douglas. Chris wanted to try it. So like, alright man, we'll let you try it. So he tries it, and he had it for a pretty good time. He was doing it right. He's never done it before. He was doing it. He's spitting and everything. Perfect. And then he wanted to try Chew. So I was like, alright, we can do Chew. So then And then he tried chew, but what he did with chew, you want to, it's pretty much what it is. You put it in your mouth, you keep it in your cheek, and you chew it. You don't keep it right here or back here and let it just sit there. A lot of people let chew sit though, because when you let it sit and it starts losing its flavor, you just chew it and it brings it all back, because you get in the middle of it, something you don't really get. You don't something you don't get. It's like snuff. It's just getting the outside. You're not actually getting the inside. That's why a lot of people will kind of take it out with their tongue and put it back in their mouth, because it mixes it up. And well, with the chew, he was put it in the same spot, making it look like he had dip in. And we told him, it was like, it's not how you're supposed to do it. He was like, man, I don't care. And then he stopped doing it for, I don't know, a couple months. And he only did it for like 2 or 3 tries, and then he stopped doing it. And then he started working for the cooling towers. Then he started doing it again. Just something you do when you work at places you can't really smoke at. That's what a lot of people do where I work. They'll do snuff because they can't really smoke in those facilities or around them. So that's what. So he started dipping and chewing now. He's actually he's one of the people that wanted this video to happen. Yeah, Chris. He's pretty cool. I actually forgot. I just remembered one of the first ones I've ever let. His name was David, my cousin. He wanted to try it, so I let him try it. And oh boy, he didn't even know what he was getting into. Know how to. If you're doing this stuff, you want to stay in the cold early, because you're doing the hot, you like a zombie. I remember doing that. That was horrible. Yeah, he wanted to try it, so I let him try it, and he liked it. He did it for some time. Every time I was with him, he would do it. One of the last people I've ever let do this, or snuff, was I can't remember. I know there's one person, because the way they were spitting, they were doing it all right. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was a chick. It was a girl. I can't tell you the name, but it was a girl. This was, I don't know, my senior year, I want to say. Senior year. She wanted to try it, so I was like, I mean, if you want to try it, I'm not going to tell you no. I'm going to tell you that, well, of course, I told her no. I was like, well, you shouldn't get into that, because that's really unattractive when girls do snuff. When girls smoke or do snuff, it's really unattractive to guys. Or just most guys, I don't know. Some wanksters like that. Wankster is a wannabe gangster. Just, if y'all didn't know, now you know. Learn something new every day, right? Yeah. No, that's pretty much my list of the people I've let do snuff before. I'm really running out of ideas. I need to start buying a camera. I need to start editing my videos, because I'm pretty sure this is getting boring just talking to y'all. I need to start taking y'all places. Start expanding. And get out of this snuff, all these snuff videos. Yeah. But it's not a really big list, but it's a list. You know, there's something to post for y'all. Yeah, a lot of my views started going down after that first video. You know, because my mom has a lot of people on Facebook, and my mom really likes to share stuff. I don't know why, but I think most of my views come from family, honestly. But that's okay with me. So, if you are new, just want to let y'all know, I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers that'll be like, y'all need to subscribe. If y'all subscribe, then that's cool. But if y'all don't and just watch it, then that's okay too. And if you get any, and if you're on my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram, and you click on the links, then you're a real one. Honestly, people are like me. I just kind of press over everything so it looks like I have nothing, but like I'm doing something in public. But Yeah, I went to Little Rock last night. I ate at some Mexican restaurant, and when I tell you all these people had like the best street tacos ever, it was the best street tacos ever. Like, nothing compared to them street tacos. Oh, I missed one. I missed a name. I can't believe it. And that was the most important one. It's the funniest one too. I'll tell y'all, this is the most funniest. I totally forgot about that. This is the funniest first time I've ever let anybody do snuff. It was my senior year, and we're at a football game in Shallow Water. It's me and I'm with two buddies. One buddy I won't say, but the person that tried the snuff, his name was Brian. Oh boy. Me and my other buddy were like, here, whichever one smells better, you're gonna like. And one of the friend that did do snuff, he had a Copenhagen long cut. It's pretty much like this. It's just like what this tastes like. It's just actually long cut instead of fine cut. And I had Grizzly Wintergreen, and he wanted to try it, and it was like it wasn't even it was like the beginning of third quarter, and our team's losing bad. So we're like, well, we'll just go eat some Whataburger. Yeah, all right. So we go to the car and we make him smell it, see which one he likes. And then he liked mine, so he puts it in. We give him a bottle. We put one in with him. We grab our own bottle. And he goes, alright, he puts it in. We're driving. And we get from Shallow Water to Lubbock, and it's not very far. It's like 10 minutes. Like to where we were going. 10-15 minutes. And we get there, and he takes it out. And the first thing I tell him was, whatever you don't swallow, let me know when you take it out, so then I can tell you what to do once you take it out. And he took it out, and we didn't know he took it out. And right after, he started swallowing his spit. If you've ever dipped, or you know how to, most of the time you're not supposed to swallow your spit right after you take it out. If you take it out, tobacco gets into your stomach or in your throat, and every time you swallow just more and more, and it's starting to go to your stomach. And it makes you throw up. That's why I threw up in that video. Not just because there was a lot of snuff, or my previous video. Not because there was a lot of snuff, but because I swallowed some. And I'm not used to swallowing my spit from snuff. And he starts swallowing, we get to, and we're laughing at him after he tells us this. So we get to Whataburger, and he goes, oh, after we get done ordering, he goes, oh, my stomach hurts. I was like, you better go to the bathroom, you're about to throw up. And he goes to the bathroom, pulls the toilet seat up, and he's sitting there. He throws up. It's just a little bit. And he does it again with a little bit. And that was his first Whataburger experience. His first Whataburger experience was him throwing up in the bathroom. And he wasn't able to eat his burger because he felt so sick. That's what it does. You swallow it. It makes you feel sick. Oh my gosh. That was the first thing we told him. Freaking Brian. But that's my list of people I've ever let them do snuff for the first time. I'm looking for more people to let do snuff because I like watching people what they do. Because a lot of people throw up. I don't think any of those other people threw up other than Brian. I left out another person. His name's Oscar. And me and Oscar, we're just hanging out and we're cruising down back road, just, doing what little towns do, is just cruise around on back roads. And we're cruising and he wants to try snuff. Okay, so I'll give it to him. We start driving around, we finally get into town. About to drop him off so I can go home. And before we do that, we're about 2 miles away from his house. And he's already taken the snuff out like 5-10 minutes before that. So he goes, I didn't even know. He looks at me and he goes, dude, pull over pull over, and I think it said pull over. We go, I slam on my brakes and pull over. He gets out and he's just puking. Blah, blah. I mean, like, hard, like, a lot of puke. Like, when I say I could smell his throw up from where I was, and he was outside of my truck, and I was inside, and he was, like, 5 yards away from my truck, and I smelt it, and I threw up too. Blah. Oh. I threw up, and it was bad because when I was throwing up, I was laughing. So it came out of my nose and my mouth, and not a little bit, like, it, like, shot out of my nose. Oh, that was funny. But that's my list of people I've tried do snuff for the first time. Oh, that was the best. Yeah. I'm trying to think of who else I've let do it. I can't think of any. Not at the moment. I'm pretty sure I've let more people. Those are just the ones I can remember because they're the funniest ones. It's the only time. Well, alright. Well, y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all want to hear a video or more story times. I really do need story times just because it's the easiest thing to do when I'm just sitting here. I do watch a lot of movies, so if y'all want to know some good movies to watch, I'll tell y'all what some good movies are to watch. Those times. That's what I miss about school, was meeting a lot of people that haven't tried snuff, and I was the first one who let them try snuff for the first time, without a doubt. Or, just trying new things. I don't talk about drugs. I've never done drugs. Drugs are for idiots, honestly. I don't see why people do drugs. But I have seen some pretty funny stuff with people who are on drugs. I was next to this person after he said, "Dude, I did shrooms like 10 minutes before I came here." And he was tripping. It was the funniest thing ever. If y'all want to hear that story, I can tell you that story. Oh. If y'all want to hear my first dip experience, y'all can let me know or text me or let me know. That's a pretty good story too. That one, I'm surprised I didn't get in trouble because it's kind of obvious. And I've also let y'all know how my parents found out I did snuff, and I'll tell y'all how y'all should tell y'all's parents if y'all do snuff and they don't know about it. Well, alright, that's it for today. I'll probably upload tomorrow because I don't have any plans tomorrow. But alright.